Welcome back. Welcome to day 12. Day 12 today is going to be a Vata balancing practice. So, this practice is first of all we're going to and we will and we are acknowledging how Vata is within all of us. It's something that we've all got, right? We have all the doshas within us. We're made up of the doshas. The doshas are all around us. And Vata is really where we see creativity. It's where creativity shows up in us. It's where we get really beautiful new ideas. But if Vata's a little bit out of balance or a lot out of balance, those ideas might be everywhere. We might feel like our mind is racing, that our thoughts are just going in a million directions. Big one is that we feel like we can't get grounded, whether it's physically or trying to ground an idea, trying to get our feet actually on the earth, trying to bring something actually into some kind of manifestation. So in this practice, we'll be focusing a lot on grounding. And again, just like in our previous practice in these yoga asana practices for this challenge, play this video anytime that you feel like you need to get grounded. And we'll actually just start in child's pose. So you can come to your hands and your knees, bring the big toes together, widen your knees, and sit back. Once you're down here, feel the parts of your body that are on the ground, that are on the earth. For most of us, that's the tops of the shins, the tops of the feet, palms, maybe your arms, maybe your head. And then breathe in really deep. Try to breathe into your back body, filling up the low back, mid back, upper back, shoulders. Fully deeply breathe your breath away. And then inhale, come onto your hands and your knees. Spread through your fingers, spread through your toes. And then right from here, plant your palms, press all the way back into a downward facing dog. Bend your knees and one teeny tiny step at a time, walk your feet all the way up to the very top of your space. So we'll meet up in a forward fold here. And then roll up to stand. Once you're upright, reach your arms up high. Bring your hands down to your hips, and with your left foot, so your right foot is forward, step your left foot back. Lengthen your legs, parallel your toes, and fold between your feet, bringing your hands down. If you'd like here, you may bend one leg and then the other. Try your best to intentionally move a little slower, almost like you're moving through water here. What would that feel like? Look at your front foot, wide low lunge. Spin your toe tips to face forward. Move your right foot over to the right side of your space so that way your right hand is inside of it. Release your back knee to the ground. Untuck your toes. And again, notice what parts of your body are on the ground. The sole of your right foot, both of your palms, the top of your left foot. This might be just perfect for some of us. Some of us maybe might lower down onto the forearms. If this feels good for you, stay. But if you just came down and it's feeling not so great, you can press back up onto your palms. You might even move a little bit side to side here. Replant your palms. Spread through your back toes, and then just have a moment where I notice, please notice if you're hunched forward, if your shoulders are moving away from or up towards the ears, or if you're doing anything strange with your chest, maybe rolling the shoulders forward so that way the chest isn't broad. Encourage your shoulder blades a bit more together and then maybe look forward. Breathing in. Exhale, notice the parts of your body that are on the ground. Tuck your back toes, lift your knee, and step wide. So now your left foot will come outside of your left hand. You might bend both knees a lot or a little bit and move a little side to side again. Roll yourself up to stand, grounding through your feet. Notice the parts of your feet that are on the ground, that are on the earth here. Spread through your toes a whole bunch. And then inhale your arms up high. Exhale your hands to your hips and step your feet together. Take your right foot, step your right foot all the way back. Lengthen your legs, parallel your toes, and then fold forward. Once again, you might bend your knee in one direction, the other. Just moving a little bit side to side. Imagine you're moving through water. So, not anything sporadic, not just moving because we want to move, but intentionally moving right and then moving left, grounding the feet, spreading through your toes. Eventually seeing your front foot, low lunge. Turn all of your toes forward. Widen out your left foot towards the outer edge of your left hand. So your arms, both of your arms are inside of your left foot. Lower your back knee, untuck your toes. Encourage your chest a bit forward. You could totally stay up on your palms, or you might release down onto your forearms. Generally, if we're finding that we need to balance out Vata, you might be feeling like again, like there's a million things running through your mind. Maybe you feel like you have a lot to get done and you can't just focus on one thing. Try here on your yoga mat to focus on one thing. As you breathe in, spread through your palms, spread through your toes. As you breathe out, relax your jaw. Remember, so much of what we do on our yoga mat is prep for what we've got to do when we get off of it and when we go into the real world. We're usually training our brain, training ourselves to really get these tools to operate when we leave our yoga mat, to operate in the things that we need to get done. Plant your palms back down. Tuck your back toes, lift your knee, step wide so your right foot comes outside of your right hand, and just relax the back of your neck, the sides of your neck. If you want, you might bend your knees, sway a little side to side. Bring your feet closer together. Plant your palms, step into a plank pose. Just so you can lower your knees, take a seat back, and bring your legs around in front of you, sitting up nice and tall. Draw the soles of your feet together and take your heels pretty close to your hips. Sit up tall here for this Vata Konasana. So you might just stay upright. Maybe walk your hands forward. If you are staying upright for this practice, just because it's specific to Vata balancing, try to just look down a little bit and a little bit forward. If you do have your hands forward, if you've walked forward, you can be right there. You can lower your forearms down. And eventually, see what you can let go of with each breath out. So with every in breath, maybe think about bringing the pinky edges of your feet closer together. Those are the edges of the feet that are touching your mat. As you breathe out, relax something. It might be your jaw, it might be your lips, it might be your eyes. Inhale to lift back up. Bring your hands outside of your knees to draw your knees closer together. And then from here, open up your legs a little bit wider or a whole lot wider. Sit up tall and stay. Or you can walk your hands forward for this Upavishta Konasana, this wide-legged forward fold. In general, so much that tends to happen when we find that we've got our Vata really high or our Vata is imbalanced. It's sometimes hard to get grounded. So the closer we can get to the ground, the better. Breathing in, lengthen your spine. Breathe out, relax your jaw. Roll yourself back up. Bring your hands under your knees. Step your feet to the mat. And then come down onto your backs, please. So when you get onto your back, step your feet to your mat. Bring your hands onto the tops of your thighs just so you can feel that connection with the palms and the legs. And right from here, move your hips a little bit over to your left. Drop your knees to the right. You can open up your arms if you'd like, or you can look over your left shoulder. You might even close your eyes here. Come back through center and just switch sides. So your knees will drop off to your left. You can look up or over the right shoulder. Come back through center and then extend your legs out in front of you. Flip your palms up. So just like a shavasana, sometimes also if things feel really frenetic, if things feel like there's just so much air, so much space, and you want to get grounded, taking a moment to just lie on your back wherever you are. I mean, if you can at the office, go for it. If you can get out to a park or somewhere in nature, do that there. If you're at home, find a space where you can lie down with your legs long and your arms long. And then breathe in, feel, notice the parts of your body that are on the ground. Breathe out, relax your jaw. Breathing in, full breath out. Notice your shoulder blades on the ground. Can you maybe move them a little bit closer together? So you can stay on your back. I'm going to talk you through a little bit of a focus on breathing, a little breathing exercise, something called box breath. If you know what that is and you're okay on your back, stay. If you're feeling like when you sit up and do any practice that focuses on your breathing, if you usually feel like you zone out and open your eyes and move around, stay on your back for this one. I'm sitting up, so if you are coming up, you can meet me seated by rolling to one side and then pressing up. And then close your eyes. And basically, what we'll do is we'll breathe in for a count of 4, hold the breath for a count of 4, exhale for a count of 4, hold the breath out for a count of 4. Take a breath in. Let's breathe in together. Breathe out. Breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4. This is in through the nose. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a comfortable breath in, comfortable breath out. You are totally welcome to stay where you're at for maybe another few moments, another few cycles of breathing. You might get up if you're feeling like this is the grounding that you needed today or tonight. Get up and put on a song that's about 5 minutes, that's pretty mellow, and return to either the seated position or return back onto your back and be there, be in that space, be in the space of actually finding some grounding for a few moments. Otherwise, if this was just perfect for you, thank you. Thank you again for being here, and I'll see you tomorrow in our next video.